Yes, who's just had their passport stamped. May! It's May! It's May! This morning I had an appointment at the immigration office to submit my fingerprints as well as my application for a temporary residence permit. For those of you that stay in Europe, you know that you need to apply for a temporary residence permit for you to be able to stay legally here. And lately it's been taking ages to even get a date to submit your application, and mine took 7 months to actually get the date to submit. So this is the date that I had gotten, and I was so excited. I really thought it was going to take longer than that. This feels so dumb, I swear, because like the first video, it was looking dull and like it's raining outside. Not raining is dramatic. It's drizzling. So the brightness is like not good. It's a bit down in terms of lighting. So anyway, yeah, it's a gray day type of vibe. But anyways, I was saying that it turned out the one I was saying is not my Uber, is the one. So I'm inside and on my way home, not just to work. I want to rush to Bidronka first to quickly grab some stuff, some food. I need eggs and like some breakfast stuff. And I was saying, how cute is that little tree? Look guys, it's so cute and it's pink. It just made me feel good, matching and stuff with my nails. And yeah, at this point nothing's gonna ruin my mood, period. This was basically the highlight of my day, and the whole way home I was smiling, I was grinning ear to ear. And that night I couldn't even cook, I was too excited, so I decided to reward myself with some homemade pizza. The following day after work, I decided to do a little vlog after work just to show you guys my life after my 9 to 5. So today I'm taking you with me to a Western Union to pick up some money, and then I'll go to Hebe to just shop for some cosmetics, and then I'll grab some dinner items and then make dinner with me. So come along, my friendships. This Kapatka is actually scary because like it's just dull, and then sometimes every time when it rains it just collects, it just will be having a lot of mud. And thank God I put on boots, because then I got it. Anyways, yeah, this is why I decided to use the main road. Less scary, but anyways, I'm not going too far away from here, so let's go. So basically this is like my view when I'm walking here, and I hope I can get there. Now I'm not paying attention to the road. Child, I almost fell. Yes, content. Anywho, yeah, so this is just me. I'm gonna stop vlogging so I can take this moment in, because I've really been needing a walk just to like decompress and feel the wind against my face. At the Western Union, I obviously did my transaction, and then I noticed a Zim passport that they had put to the side, and so I inquired why it was there, assuming of course that either someone forgot it there or they picked it up somewhere. So I just wanted to know if they had a way of finding the person, knowing very well that we have groups like expat groups that we have here where people usually post like lost documents and stuff. So I did inquire and got the name of the owner, and then just posted it in our group, and I was able to actually get hold of the person. I also additionally asked the guy who was on the front desk who assisted me with my transaction to call the number that is on the form, because they have those forms that we sign before picking up the money. So he did make a call, and when I got in touch with the person, she did mention to me that they had contacted her and she managed to pick up her passport. And that was really nice to know, because I couldn't imagine what I would have done had I lost my passport, because it actually looked really new. So yeah, after that, now we're off to Hebe. I arrived at Hebe and I had just so much going on, especially from the situation of the lost passport, and just like trying to make a post and just looking for this person who had forgotten or lost their passport in the Western Union. I now get to Hebe and I've completely forgotten why I came there. Like, it took me not even a minute. Like, I just had decided to move around the whole store and just check out what's happening whilst I'm trying to refresh my memory. And if you've watched my previous vlogs, you know that there's this EOS lotion that I've been looking for. I'm still looking for it. I probably should order it from online because I always see it online. But yeah, I've been looking for it. Apparently it's really good for your skin. I've seen a lot of good reviews off of TikTok, and I then remembered as well that I was looking for some new glue for my wigs, and my friend's sister recently introduced me to this Tuft. It was actually the blue one, the Tuft Ultimate hairspray. It says hairspray on the bottle, but when you use it for your wigs, it does both, like laying it down and also the melting as well. So that was a really nice buy. I did text her because I also forgot like which one it was between the blue and the black, and she replied after 3 days. So I then had to buy it on a different day. So yeah, this is just me now moving around the stores trying to figure out what it is that I'm looking for. I've remembered why I'm here. I'm now out of panty liners, and I also wanted to check out how much their tampons are going for. And I wanted to look for that EOS lotion, that EOS hydrating, and is it brightening or cleansing? I'm not sure. That lotion. And lo and behold, the Always pads are on sale. And yo, child, at this point, after that whole TikTok video of the Always thing, I don't think I want to risk it. And I'm also just wondering, like, do they really have like an expiration date? They probably do. Yeah, they do. I just know I've never like looked or checked, but this doesn't look like. Is that a date? Not there. So where? How do you even read that? Don't know. I'm gonna check these super absorbent ones. Okay, these ones do. But does it say that they were produced in August of 2025, or is that the best before? But I guess that's like when they were produced because of the whole. You see that, or is that too close? Okay, this is fine. The prod whatever thing, and then 15 August 2025. I would, if I had money, I'd buy these just to actually check them under the light to see if they're the same, but we're not gonna waste money like that, child. So let's go over to the. They don't have the ones that I like. They don't have the ones that I like. Okay, at this point I'm just gonna pick any. Oh, I sometimes use those, so those should be fine. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna grab these. and then no perfume, and I always like that. But what's the difference between that one and that other one? That's normal and breathable, just different colors. Is that it? See, that one and that one. What's the difference? I don't know, so I'm just gonna grab whatever. So this one it is then. I've recently become a vitamins girl. I mean, I'm just arriving, so I'm not out here claiming like I know what I'm doing. But anyways, child, I'm just looking for like things that make sense for me that also taste nice, because I'm not trying to be taking pills on a daily. So I can't remember if it's actually this brand. This is called what? This is I can't remember if it's this brand. I'm gonna check when I get home. But I did buy some collagen supplements recently that have the same kind of packaging. I'm just not sure if it's the same company. And I know someone from my workplace was always talking about ashwagandha and how it's supposed to like calm you down or something like that. So I just saw it here and I was like, oh, okay, I could maybe try that. But then I'm not trying to like just be trying anything and everything. I want to first do my research, like, and then get into it. This is a different brand as well. Yeah, because I'm also trying to be very mindful of like what I'm putting into my body, even though it's supposed to like be good for you and stuff. These days you just never know. Everything and anything can be dangerous. So there's that. So for today I'm just going to see, and I've also been wanting some omega-3 whatever, and like I easily get cold, so I was mostly looking for like, you know, things to boost my immune system. So let's see, but I don't think I'm gonna buy anything today. I'm just gonna try and focus for the reason I'm here. And like also I would rather actually take all these things as, what are these called, gummies instead of pills. So there's that as well. Yeah, now I'm still looking for like an alternative lotion that I can just buy and like be using in the meantime. And is it me who's unable to look? Because that's hair stuff, that's shampoo. Now that's face stuff, but specifically for the face. And this is like bathing stuff, and then that is this. It's looking like this is for hair. I might have to ask someone. Oh, okay. I think here it is. Okay. Here it is. And normally I use this Neutrogena. And they have the Garnier, but I've never used that, and I don't think I'd ever try that. So I might have to stick to the Neutrogena that I'm used to. Yeah, and I don't like taking the one that will be in front, so I always do this, because I feel like the one that's in the front has been touched and tried by everyone. Yeah, I know. It's just what I do. And I am sorry. Yeah, I think that's the best option for now, to be honest. Even though I was hoping to like change to a different brand, I might have to stick with it. Here's a new different brand. If I could read this as fast as possible, I would have taken it. But child, in between filming, looking at the stuff, and trying to be out of their hair as soon as possible, because it looks like it's about to close, I don't have the energy. So yeah, I think this is everything. Yep, that's me. I've tried to be disciplined today. I'm very tempted, to be honest. I'm just gonna grab 1 pack of tampons to prepare myself because my period is gonna be soon, just in case. And it looks like a total pass sale as well. But wait, is that 16 or 10? Oh wait, 10 or 10. And that's, no, let me not get the super. I'd need the regular for the first few days, so I'm gonna take these regular flow for the first few days. So yeah, I think with that we can call it a day and let's go pay. I was gonna use the self-service thing, but then I have cash, so I'm gonna have to pay here. Hello. How cute is my watch? What the hell? My wallet. Is that free?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Sorry, what is that? Always.
Yeah.
It's a pad.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Is it back for you?
On a day like today, yes please. A pad, an always pad for free. Love it for me.
Okay.
Cash. So this is me. Let's go. And just like that, 1 more subscriber to the channel. Thank you guys for watching. I'm just gonna walk home now. Remembered after purchasing a bag in Hebe, now I'm in Top Market, and I remembered I actually brought a bag, so put everything in there. No need to worry, child. Now we go home. I made it before Top Market closed, so yeah, now we walk home. I feel like the way I was feeling when I got out of the house and I started making my way to Western Union, when I started this walk, is completely different, like 180, a complete 180. It's completely different from how I feel right now. I don't know, I guess something about the air, and also just then like interacting with different people and getting distracted from just being in the house and feeling like I'm on this routine where I'm just waking up and working, and then before I even finish working it's already dark outside. So I feel like the day literally, I don't know if I should say escaped me, or I didn't even like get to see the day. So I think that's what's making me feel very drained, because I feel like I don't have control of my days and what I get to do with my time. And it also doesn't help the situation that my work is very stressful. My job is very stressful, and like yeah. So I start at 10, meaning I finish at 6 p.m. and lately by like, I don't want to stretch it, but by like 5 it's already like getting dark. So I will start the day and just finish the day, and the day is gone, if you get what I mean. So I don't actually get to even see like daylight or what's been going on. Of course I'll see daylight because then I have windows, I can see outside, but I don't get to actually like enjoy it, like just to be, because I see it when I'm working and stuff, so I don't get to enjoy it. Anyways, yeah, I think I should take these walks more often and just like decompress, because to be honest, it's actually what I needed. I'm not like now suddenly my problems have disappeared or whatever. It's just I feel much better. I feel a bit more able to take on whatever is next type of thing. Not like, I don't know, not like, oh, I'm happy and like all is well with the world again, but just at peace, I guess. Just at peace, and like, it's okay, let's do what we can do, and then we'll see what tomorrow brings type of vibe. I don't know if that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, just take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Yeah guys, so I'm now just gonna walk home and get to enjoy the last bit of fresh air that I have left outside, and see you inside. I think I'm gonna take a short quick clip of just making today's dinner, because I want it to be like very just cute and wholesome, and like also warm, because today was a bit cold. So I'm gonna do butternut squash or butternut soup with tomato. I want to put tomato in mine, with cheesy sandwich, and some chicken. So yeah, I grabbed myself some Worcester sauce, so I'm gonna use that to like marinate or coat my chicken. And yeah, so this is me. Bye.
Jack bag, got this covered.
I figured principal's office, when he's a parent or a guardian, parents being dead. Sorry, Chuck. I'm the closest thing, so what seems to be the problem?
I found Charles smoking marijuana on school property.
It was hash, actually. I find it gives a softer high. Right. The evidence seems questionable.
Would you stop? I think we can all agree that Charles has been through an ordeal. He's clearly out of his right mind and can't be held responsible for his actions. It's temporary insanity. Headmistress, no court of law could find him guilty of a crime. How can we?
Mr. Bass has been through a lot. Do you promise me that nothing like this will ever happen again?
Pop quiz. What do you get when you cross Chuck Bass, $1 billion, and Bart cold in the ground?
For you, Headmistress. That's it.
Free fall.
It's autumn season. Welcome to the first episode of the soups that I try as a girl who's living in Europe and easily gets cold. So today we're trying some butternut squash with a twist, because I did add a little bit of tomato. I added 2 tomatoes to be precise. So to start off, I cut my butternut in half, and I only used half because this is the first time I'm trying this and I didn't want to hate it after making a lot. I also add a quarter of red onion that was remaining in the house, and I also added a full white onion. I also added some chestnut garlic, so I cut it in half and then added some oil, and I also added red and green pepper, and then I seasoned them and popped them in the oven. Whilst that's cooking, I cut half a lemon and added it to my chicken that is in warm water, just to marinate it and then give it a quick wash. Now that it's all washed, I'm just cutting it up so that it absorbs all the ingredients and spices. And this is me now putting my spices in. I start off with some Worcestershire, some black pepper, some Himalayan salt, and paprika, and chucked it in the oven, and this was how it came out. I didn't like the soup, but overall the meal was amazing. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.